Ladies and gentlemen, Lawrence Kenyon-Slade, Ray White, Manukau. You're joining me for the live weekly market update for PAPATOETOE, Manukau and surrounding suburbs. Today, going to talk about auction results, recent sales that have been happening in PAPATOETOE, as well as the interest rates, the future predictions, and also how much properties are selling above or below the CV. So jumping right into it, AT Realty are 4 offices. We've signed up I believe it is 49 new properties. We've signed up and sold them, and over the past week we've signed up a new 47 to be listed. So we've got heaps of properties coming to market, and we've also moved quite a lot of stock out, matching the buyers to the sellers, which is what we do every day. Looking at our auctions this week, we sold 3 properties at auction and averaged about 5 registered bidders per property. So look, we're still getting a huge amount of buyers and interest in the auction room, competing and purchasing properties. The benefit of auction right now is that buyers are seeing each other standing next to each other, and it gives them confidence that they're not going to be overpaying, but it also gives them confidence to keep on bidding because there's another buyer that's going to want to bid it away from them. So we see an auction is really the way to go in this current market. Moving on to recent sales in PAPATOETOE. Now, on average, the past 4 recent sales that I've taken, they've been selling 7% below the government valuation, which is the CV. So on average, we've seen properties they're selling on average below the CV, and that's just the current nature of the market. So looking at recent sales in the area, we had a 1-bedroom unit on 124 Colmar Road. Now this was a fully renovated 1-bedroom unit. It did have a bit of a study area, and it was a really high quality. That was 60 square meters of floor area. It sold for $470,000. Next, we had a property on 464 Great South Road. It was unit 2. Now this was a 2-bedroom unit, 100 square meters of floor area. It had an internal access garage. It was pretty tidy, and this 2-bedroom unit sold for $690,000. To get an idea of what 3 bedrooms are going for, I've got a new build that was sold recently. So a brand new property, weatherboard, double story, and this was a 3-bedroom property on 20 Charles Street, PAPATOETOE, and this sold for $880,000. That gives you an idea of what these new builds are going for. And lastly, a bit of a, not a huge land size of 460 square meters of land. We had a 3-bedroom brick and tile property. It was tidy condition, and this had 100 square meters of floor area. It sold for $928,000 on 3 Overton Road. So that should give you a bit of an indication and range of what properties are selling for. Just to end off this weekly update, it's ANZ they've predicted 2 more rate rises into next year, bringing the OCR potentially up to the 4.25 mark or even higher. And what this means is as the OCR rises, interest rates rise, and then buyers have less money in the market, because typically every 1% the interest rate goes up, buyers' spending capacity goes down about 10%. So at the end of the day, we are looking over the next 6 months, there could be further constriction of the buyers, and that's probably reflected in the house price forecast, which is not a huge positive outlook. But we're still getting the buyers right now in the current market, and we're still selling really well. Lastly, there is a bit of interesting information with the house prices and how fast different areas drop. Currently, Auckland, we came down about 0.8% last month, whereas we've got the regions, we've got Hamilton, that dropped about 1.6% in the past month. So we've seen that the regions are dropping faster now. Auckland looks like it's slowing down a bit, so only time will tell what will happen over the rest of the year. We're going to see a lot more properties coming to market with summer coming through, so there's going to be buyers, but there's going to be a lot of properties. So it really does pay to have good marketing, good systems, and a good strategy, such as the Ray White auction strategy. We're rated #1 auction office globally, and this is what we do. We sold 700 properties last year by auction. So we've got the buyers if you are looking to sell. If you're looking to buy, we've got the properties. Hope you have a good week, and I will see you next week. Thank you.